Yeah, hurley! With the 6th anniversary of One Piece Bounty Rush coming up, we have a lot that's going to be coming. Now, in the past, we have routinely got, at least as of the past couple of years, we've gotten 3 EXs. This results in 1 being in December, and then like 2 more coming in January, or like, and 1 at the beginning of January, 1 at the end of January, or middle. I don't really know. Something of that sort. So, in general, we are expecting roughly 3 EX units this year for the 6th anniversary. So what topic does that generally fall down to? Normally they go with themes such as Onigashima, Battle of Onigashima, or generally units that stick together for these. So we have, the past has been focused on Onigashima a lot. Now that we're finally past it, we're looking towards something around the Egghead and the arcs that have been there. I think in general, there's a few different units and routes that they could go. The very first, I think most likely, is going to be something like an EX Garp, who could have his Great Fist. He obviously shown huge abilities in the anime. I think these Divines, whatever, not Divines, whatever, those giant punches, Galactic Impacts, that's it. I'm trying to remember the names on those. Those are options that he could be running. These abilities could be huge. I'm assuming they'll be catastrophic. That will probably one-shot, but you know, here we are. The game already does that anyways in the first place. So Garp has a lot of hype behind him. I think he has the potential to be the final EX, but I think leading up to that would be a little bit weird. So I really do think it would, like, I think he should actually be the first one, and then they would switch around, and the middle one might not be as hype, so such as someone like Kobe could be the middle unit there, because Kobe had his moment to shine there on that pirate island as well. So I think that's very likely potential, especially since Kobe's gotten a good amount of love in One Piece Bounty Rush, surprisingly. So I think him getting a new unit wouldn't be super surprising. And then to top it all off, I know a lot of people have been talking about this, but it would fit with the categories, and they could go Blackbeard, or since Blackbeard's been talked about so much and has not been coming, and since he hasn't truly shown off more abilities yet, I think this opens it up for someone like Kuzan. So they really could focus on this marine-esque style. So someone like Kuzan, or they could flip Kuzan and Garp, and it could be Kuzan, then Kobe, then Garp. Although everyone would probably know that it's going to be guaranteed Garp for the last person of that theme, but I think it's very good potential. You have Kuzan's been showing up. They had the face off against Garp, an amazing fight. If you have not watched those episodes, I strongly recommend it. They are phenomenal. But these battles were insane, and I think they have been some of the best episodes of One Piece that we've gotten yet. So the Marines theme, I think, is very likely this year, especially since the anime is on pause. So there's really not too much more going on Egghead, as those Egghead units are very likely to be EXs in the upcoming future, because Bandai does kind of follow the current hype train and where they're at the moment. So that is the most likely candidate. I think other potential options that some people want, I think this is really the only other option, is an option of, what are they called? The Cross Guild Alliance. Now, this is obviously 3 separate characters that they could potentially do, or they could combine them and make them dual units. I'm not really positive here. The problem is if they combine them, I'm not sure what other units would come with them, but you have Buggy, the pirate clown himself. He hasn't really actually shown too many new things, so I'm not sure what they would do, but there's a lot of abilities that he doesn't have in OPBR that they could definitely add and make super busted as well. So Buggy is an option. He does already have like 2 or 3 units, I think just 2 units in the game already, so he could potentially be one. I could see him being attacker runner per usual. Then you have someone like Crocodile, has a few units in the game, but each of the units just really have never been good or never been great at their time even. So even the Green Croco had the biggest chance, but he wasn't even that insane when he came out. So Green Croco, I really hope we get a chance for a great Crocodile to come out. And then on top of that, there's Mihawk as well. Lots of people are always down for Mihawk because he's just kind of a cash cow as well, just like Shanks. So those are an option if they want to kind of take that into the route, even though they will show up in the future and probably come with more hype. So maybe those probably will be saved for later, but I think that's the only other major hype units that could come out. Otherwise, this last one, I think, is kind of a stretch, and I think people might find as boring, but since the anime is on pause, I think this is possible, is some EX Straw Hat units. So this could be a potential for like Demon Robin, never got to be shown. So like we never got her in One Piece Bounty Rush. So that is potential. I'm sure Nami always farms cash as well. So you have Nami, then potentially Luffy to get another EX. I'm not sure what kind of Luffy, because I don't know, Luffy's just constantly always there. You can always make new units with Luffy. So I could see something like a Luffy, Nami, Robin, or we just got a Sanji unit, so it's very unlikely we get Sanji. They always love to hit Zoro up, so who knows about a Zoro unit. But I think potentially Nami, Robin, and Luffy would make a lot of sense. If they do anything other than like Luffy leading up to this final like 6th anniversary, I think it'd be a little bit awkward. But again, as I said, I think this category is very unlikely and not going to happen. I think the first one, the Marines theme, is where it's going to be at, because that's kind of the most hype thing we left off on. And a lot went down with that. Now, there was the Blackbeard Pirates versus Law, so sure, you could consider that, but I really don't think they're going to go that route. But that's my overall EX predictions for this anniversary. I think that kind of tops it all off. Blackbeard, unlikely. People keep praying for Blackbeard. I think he's going to show up and do a little bit more before they actually hit on him. I'm not sure, but Banda's been avoiding him for years, so it just it seemed like he's going to come yet because he hasn't truly like done that thing yet. So anyways, that is my overall EX prediction list that we have. I know, kind of just like a quick short video, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know who you guys are going to come for the 6th anniversary. Are you guys hyped for the 6th anniversary? Are you guys have enough gems for the 6th anniversary? There's going to be a lot coming. We're going to see what's going to happen, and I'm excited to find out. So that's all I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, follow, subscribe. I'm Romanpuss. Check me out on Twitch, Twitter, Discord if you want to check out some other games as well. I'll be playing Ultra Rumble and whatnot there. So take care. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Yeah, holy! Peace, beautiful people.